Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2021. Wow. And before I begin, I just want to thank all my listeners. Going forward, it would have to be audio podcast because I'm just unplugging. If you might have noticed, I'm no longer on Facebook or Instagram. I'm changing things a bit. Usually, what I usually do, which is like a routine for me, the beginning of the years, I use it to unplug, seek the face of God, and move on with my year. And this is the new year. What are you gonna do with it, right? What are you gonna do with it? I don't want to really say I did not, definitely I did reflect, but I am someone that when I reflect, I really reflect in depth every single month. I'm someone who I take things apart, I break things into chunks and then take it apart. So I look at my January of 2020, what happened, what went on. I look at February, I look at March. You could do that, or you could do it quarterly if you want to. If you listen to my webinar on Facebook, and the reason I just unplugged from Facebook, the Holy Spirit it's just a sense. I just sensed it in my spirit that Beatrice is just get out of this online space and let's focus on your unique future, which yours is unique as well. We're all unique beings. So for the new year, this is just me, there are 3 solid things I believe everyone should do. I learned one from Yvonne on LinkedIn. I learned some from Teresa Val. I learned some from the Holy Spirit, and from Grant Cardone, and authors and spiritual leaders like Bishop David Oyedepo, my wonderful husband as well. For the new year, the new year is a time to, the beginning of the year, which is January number 1, is a time to reflect, is a time to think, and is a time to redirect. And I would elaborate on each of them. When I say it's a time to reflect, like I said earlier in this episode, by the way, please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell. This is Beatrice Oti, your youngest encourager. I'm sorry if I didn't say that in the beginning. When I say time to reflect, is because you want to re-strategize, right? If you are, that's fine if you're doing things really well, like someone like Jeff Bezos, he did really well, so he would continue, right, on whatever he did well last year. But if someone like you, if things are not working really well, if things did not go well in 2020, I'm not talking about jobs because that's uncontrollable, things you can control. If they weren't working well in 2020, such as your habits, like maybe you're overweight, or maybe you're not meeting your goals, or maybe you can't keep deadlines, or you wake up late, just little things, anything little, just reflect about it, and then you'll be like, okay, this and this is the things I did not do well. And I would advise you do it quarterly. If you could do it monthly like me, because mine takes a long time, you could. So you could say January to February, these are the things I did not do. March to these are the things I did not do well. Don't judge yourself. Don't kill yourself. Just take it apart. Okay, we're trying to become better human beings, and we learn and we grow. I don't know it all. You don't know it all. We don't know it all. But little by little, we become better persons. But we need to be able to learn and grow. Now, when you pull off the things that you need to reflect on, the next step is to think, right? And I'm just gonna give a quote here. It says, "He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow." To begin to think with purpose, that's by Nietzsche. To begin to think with purpose is to enter the rank of those strong ones who only recognize failure as one of the paths to attainment. The person without a purpose is like a ship without a rudder, Thomas Kyle. So, when I say think, do you know thinking can save you? In 2020, I thought a lot. I did a lot of thinking. I think a lot, actually. I'm someone who thinks a lot, and sometimes it affects me, right? And I need the power of God here, which is the person of the Holy Spirit, to help me not to think on things too much, so I don't fall into the negative path, which is depression. So there's the positive path, which you can think and people create ideas, and then there's the negative path when you overthink and you fall into depression. So don't go to the negative path. You want to go to the positive path. So those things you've reflected, start thinking of ways to strategize. Now, if you definitely we don't know it all, start taking online courses. I took 5 or 6 online courses courses last year, and I'm still taking one right now. As you may have noticed. So start thinking, what can I do to become better? Trust me, there are ways to solve these things. I always put my story. I don't wake up early, especially when I newly came to Canada. It's very cold country, and I find it so hard to wake up early. I don't know if it's the snow, I don't know if it's the weather, but then in warm times like summer, I still wake up late. So I started looking for ways to help me, and that's when I ran into Teresa Val. And the law of attraction, kind of, some people say law of attraction is is demonic. It's if you put positive, you get positive. Even Jesus said, "Do unto others what you want others to do." So I feel like it's all in the Bible. Men just gave it a name. It's okay. It's not that demonic. Some people are saying it's demonic, but that's fine. Let's not drift out of the topic. So those things you've reflected, what am I coming into is think about ways to become a better person. Think about ways to mold yourself. Think about ways to help you do what you want to do. If you see someone who is doing the same thing over and over again and expects different results, is stupid, right? So how do we get a different result? If you're not waking up on time, what is causing it? Am I sleeping late? Am I watching movies that go all the way to the night? Am I not prioritizing? What is causing it? Why am I not waking up on time? Should I start sleeping early to make me wake up on time? Should I set alarms, like 20 alarms? What will make take courses? And I will recommend reading this book called Atomic Habits. That book has helped me tremendously. It was Adiri Edewo who suggested that book for me, and you have to have systems. There's something like they call it systems, but technically the things you do when you wake up or the things you do before you want to do what you want to do. So systems is like, okay, if I want to wake up early, this is the system I'll have to do. Set my alarm for 6 a.m., go to bed at 10 p.m., endeavor to ensure that when I get up, I will turn to the left side or to the right, whichever, it's up to you, whichever you want to do. I'll turn to the left side or the right side, because and sleep on my arm, that will push me to get up. So that's a system, right? For me, my system is I try to sleep at 11 or 12, because some duties such as writing books or stuff or singing, whatever, takes my time and creeps into the night. And I pray, right? I pray before I sleep. I don't joke with God at all. So I'm like, okay, Jesus, help me. So my system, Jesus is part of my system. And then I set like 6 alarms, and I make sure and I keep my phone very far. I keep my phone like, let's say 6 kilometers. Like I run to go pick my phone so that the sleep will fall off my eye by the time I grab my phone. So and then when I get back to my room, I sit in my chair and just relax for like 3 minutes, and I start praying or I start singing. These are my system. I don't know what your system is, but then that puts me to be awake, and then I read, and then I journal, and then I go from there. I get on with my day. So you need to think of these little things that are eating you up, because it's in the little things that you get big things. Like most things, how does this? I'm trying to look for the quote that says, "No, great minds have purpose. Small minds have idea. Little minds." I don't know how that goes, but you get what I mean, right? So it's in the little things, and by the time we're able to pick out and pinpoint where those little things are, then we can get on with big things. Okay, so you must think. Okay, now lastly, redirect. And I think I kind of like hidden in on the head here. Redirecting is, now that we know what it is, now that we're able to capture whatever mistakes we made like in the past years. It doesn't only have to be 2020 or 2018, 2019. Go deep, we now have to redirect our energy. We now have to redirect our focus and put in our absolute best to ensure that 2021 and all the years forward is going to be amazing. It's going to be great. We want to put all we've got. We want to look for our unique purpose, and we want to push it. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm someone, if something is not working for me, like I actually quit. You understand? I was actually thinking, I'm like, this podcasting stuff, should I stop it, or should I get into video, or should I comment Canadian stuff? Please feel free to leave your comments in the comment section so I can know where to go forward with this, because I'm trying to do things I want to, because you have to be a problem solver. I want to solve problems. I don't want to feel like I'm just talking. I want to actually solve problems. And I came to realize that when I encourage, people like that more. I posted something on LinkedIn and a lot of people were like, oh, thank you so much for posting this. This was a very great encouragement. But my other stuff, people don't really comment. So, and that is kind of helping me to tell, okay, going forward, let's stick on encouragement instead of randomly just saying stuff, right? So you have to redirect. Let's not drift out of topic. You have to redirect your energy to that thing, that unique gift, that unique purpose, or whatever God has called you to do. You have to redirect your energy there to help your year become better. That being said, it does not mean unforeseen events will not happen. Those are inevitable. Those are things you cannot control. They will. But now that we're able to do what we're able to think, we're now able to redirect our energy to the unique path, unique calling, unique purpose and gifting that God has given us, and we will make sure 2021 is our best. Yeah. So what are the 3 things? I'll just recap: reflect, think, and redirect. Okay, please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification bell, and I need you to do me a favor. Let me know what you think is helping people more. Is it the encouragement? Is it Canada immigration? Or is it just, stuff to help, in terms of blogging? Because I need to I want to find my one thing and stick to one thing only. I know music is my calling, definitely, and I'm looking to get into that as well. But I just want the contributions from others as well, so I know I'm tailored to. God bless you. Thank you, and have an amazing, happy new year. Subscribe. Bye.